Here we are again by the beautiful Fraser River in northern British Columbia. There's a beaver, a real Canadian beaver that's actually chewed off a piece right there. You can see it. You can see those are marks of the beaver teeth. That's how huge they are. And just to make an example, you don't want to get bitten by a beaver. This is how big the teeth are. That would be like 3 of my fingers. Okay, so those are big teeth. You don't want to mess with a beaver, that's for sure. A Canadian beaver, they're huge. See the river, or they call it the creek sometimes, is at flood stage right now, and all the ice is basically off the rivers and creeks and streams now. It's April the 1st today. There's a little trail here right beside the river, sandy trail. Is there another sign of a beaver here? Almost looks like it. Or is this just people falling down a tree? I'll have a look. We'll soon find out. Looks like the signs of a beaver once more again. You can see the big teeth right there. The signs of a Canadian beaver. And somebody had a little campfire here right beside it. And here we see more beaver. Trees chopped by a beaver. It's everywhere here. And right across the stream, if you look real hard, you can see the beaver house right there. I'll try to point to it right there. A little area right there. That's where the beaver made its house, right in there. So the beaver does a lot of hard work here. All these trees. Looks like a lot of people have been losing their socks here, or just taking off their socks. Right down by the river you can see it, taking off their socks or drying their feet or whatever, I don't know. You can see that's as close as I'll go, because the cut bank is right down there, and it really drops down. The river's been cutting away quite a bit, you can see, right to the very back there. I'm not going to walk down there because that's too dangerous, so I'm going to walk around. Because that whole bank will, right there, that whole bank will drop off pretty quick. And there's another little campfire down there. Nature at its best, except for the occasional roar of a truck. I think I might be able to walk down there. Oh no, no, that's too muddy for me. I won't be walking down there. And you can see where a piece is broken off right there, a big chunk. This is all full of ice here. And in the far distance, you can see more ice shelves there that are just laying there, ready to be taken out to the river and become part of the Pacific Ocean. And in the far distance, can't really see there's a metal railway bridge in the far distance. And then there's an area back there they call Red Bluff. I don't know if it's going to show up here. It's right about that area right there, in there. It's called Red Bluff. Can't really see it too clear today. I don't have a zoom here, so I won't be able to zoom in on the picture. And these are the mud flats down there. You don't want to go in there, you'd sink right in. You'd sink in right down there. There's a lot of ice down there. You can see a lot of ice. Just another beautiful day. Oh, in the far distance, can't really see them, can't zoom in on them. There's seagulls there. They've come back. Those are inland seagulls. They usually stay the whole winter by the Pacific Ocean. They come back again up the Fraser River. See these swamp plants here? They're a type of swamp plants that grow everywhere right here in the wet swampy areas. There's a lot of willow here too, and poplar and cottonwoods. You can see all the cottonwoods there in the background, tall cottonwood trees. You can see the peak of the one of the older log homes here, which is now was a pub and a restaurant. Now right in here, back to the beautiful, that's Baker Creek right here. They call it Baker Creek, and it meets up with the Fraser River. And here's Baker Creek. Fraser River's right there, and in the far distance is the Canal River that meets right there. So basically 3 rivers meet right here. 3 rivers. Some call this a creek, some call this a river. It all depends. But officially it's named Baker Creek. And the First Nations probably called it something else. But it goes way up close to Nasco, way up in the mountains, up in the Itcha Mountains. Quite a beautiful area. And that's it. 7-11. It's enough time. At a beautiful river. You can hear the rushing sound of the river. In the background you can hear a northern flicker.